Mohtashim, over to you. If you can share a little bit about at TMC how things are progressing and what are some trends that are going to shape your future strategies?
Thank you so much. So TMC is born and brought up as an ERP company. So technology has always been the bedrock of what we do. Over the years, we have acquired hundreds and thousands of customers, and with the trends that are changing, we feel that we can actually use all that body of knowledge to do transformative work for the industry that we work with already. There's a very important aspect of unlearning and learning all over again, because if our people and us, we hold on to the previous knowledge which we had very tightly, I mean, we can't just keep pace with the change that is happening. So that's why what we have been doing is we have identified a pool of people from the existing team and complemented them with some fresh blood from the market who are not changed to the older ways of doing work. And that combination helps us create the right team to do the innovation around what we do already. Remember, ERP is all about processes, right? And all this AI, the application is in the process itself. So if you don't unlock the process with the newer technology, I mean, what will you do with all the technology out there? I mean, you have all the compute, all those machine learning models, but if there's no problem to solve, then there's no impact. And that's what we are trying to do. Also, there's very important aspect is people and change. There's fear when it comes to technology adoption, and it's always been there, right? There's a lot of fear around AI that people face, and then that's why they hold back. And I'm talking about the customers, the people who will be impacted in a positive way. But if they're not educated well, if they are not informed well, if they are not evangelized, they will eventually become the wall that stops that innovation. So we also are trying to establish that management consulting division, which is focusing on change around the technology itself. And I feel that technology cannot be just you pick a system, you apply. In any organization, it has to be much more ingrained. There has to be much more handshake with the business, with the new technology, because there's no set pattern in these new technologies. You have to solve problem in a bespoke fashion, right? And that's why that handshake has to happen. That's why the change and those change agents and those change processes have a very key place in the whole setup and the rollout of technology.
And how are you seeing some competencies evolving as these new technologies come in when we look to go and engage talent or hire talent for our businesses? So please go ahead.
Competency is it's very important. We historically have gone through an academic journey where we taught technologies, we taught the ABCs, the mathematics, on all of that, right? But when we talk about the newer generation, the newer tech, the skill of the future is not just AI. It's not just blockchain. It's not just all those fancy jargons out there. The skill of the future is creativity. The skill of the future is critical thinking. The skill of the future is everything combined with that. That is going to keep you different from all those ABCs that you have learned historically, that you do right now as well. You need to focus, and that's what we evangelize and when we work with the academia as well. And I truly believe that this needs to be done at a larger scale, that industry-academia relationship needs to take on the next level now, especially given all the emerging tech. And academia needs to table these competencies right from the onset, right from day one. So that's my thought on the competencies.
Couldn't agree more. I mean, creativity, problem solving are deeper skills. You can learn the hard skills around technology a lot easier perhaps, but mindset shaping again on how you look at a problem is important.